RC Celta de Vigo are stepping up their planning for next season with a clear priority of securing the return of Fer Lopez from Wolverhampton Wanderers once his loan spell comes to an end. Reports in Spain indicate that the Galician club are determined to keep the 21-year-old and are currently evaluating multiple options to make that happen. Internally, there is strong support for retaining Lopez, who has become an important figure since his arrival. Wolves' stance complicates negotiations. Despite his difficult spell in England, Wolves are not prepared to let the midfielder leave on the cheap. The club invested around €23 million to sign him and still have him under contract until 2030, meaning they are keen to recoup a significant portion of that fee. Earlier in the year, Wolves rejected proposals for a longer-term loan before eventually agreeing to a short-term arrangement. Another key factor is that Lopez is not particularly keen on playing in the EFL Championship, something Celta hope could work in their favor during negotiations. Agent Jorge Mendes could also play an influential role, given his long-standing connections within the club. Possible transfer scenarios. Celta are currently exploring several pathways to secure Lopez's future. Extended loan deal, a straightforward option where the player remains on loan for another season, with Celta covering his wages and potentially paying an additional fee, though this could require the player to accept reduced terms. Loan with option to buy, a more flexible structure, allowing Celta to delay a permanent decision while still giving Wolves some level of protection. Loan with mandatory purchase clause. Seen as the most viable solution, this would commit Celta to a future transfer while allowing Wolves to include favorable resale conditions. Permanent transfer remains unlikely unless Wolves significantly lower their valuation. Why talks are progressing. Wolves are open to discussions largely due to Lopez's struggles earlier this season. He found game time limited and was unable to establish himself despite working under multiple managers. The loan move to Celta has helped rebuild his value, with the midfielder now performing consistently and fitting well into the team's plans. Both the club and the player are keen to continue the partnership. However, the financial gap remains the main obstacle. Wolves are looking to recover a substantial part of their investment, while Celta are not yet prepared to meet those demands outright. As a result, all parties are working towards a compromise, with various deal structures being considered to find a solution that satisfies everyone involved. Lopez's recent performances have extended to the international stage, having featured for Spain U21 national team in their recent victory over Kosovo national team, further underlining his growing momentum.